Manuel Barrera, Meme. The background is the house where my mother and her family grew up in Fronton, Texas. The house is not, I took that maybe 20 years ago, so it's not as good a shape now as was then. But I'm not going to talk about Fronton. I'm not going to talk about my family. I'm going to talk about Corpus Christi and the problem they created for themselves, in particular the mayor and city council. Maybe not this one's, but they sure have dragged their feet in trying to fix a problem that they've known that is coming for a long time. Uh, they they invited all these industries in to the Corpus Christi and promised them all this water. You know, Corpus Christi didn't always have a lot of water to begin with. It's like almost at the end of I won't say a desert, but a very arid part of Texas. It doesn't rain much there. You know, while we did have mosquitoes, not like here in Houston. Here in Houston, you go out there and they swarm all over you. If you weren't as fat as I am, they could probably pick you up and carry you away and have you for dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner again. But, you know, Corpus Christi is thinking about cutting water use by 25%. And the maximum that a household could use would be 7,000 gallons. You know, 7,000 gallons may seem a lot if there's only two of you. But if you're from a large family, for instance, I come from a family where there were 8 of us, 2 parents, that's 10 people. So what do? You cut one straw short and tell whoever gets that straw, you don't get to take a bath today. And Corpus can be very hot and very humid. So I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but they're punishing people with large families. They're punishing poor people. And it wasn't them that created the problem. It was the goddamn politicians. And, you know, that includes Governor Abbott, who encouraged Corpus Christi. You know, Coke Industries, years ago, I read that Coke Industries was now heavily involved in Corpus Christi politics. And I said, they're fucked. So anyhow, that's it for today. Bye.